What? You got 2 more on the way? Still?
2 more.
Still going good?
Still
You're
got
living
twins. Still got twins. Bought a minivan.
Do you say that you're pregnant too?
No.
You
My
don't
wife's
say.
pregnant. I say, sometimes I'll say we're pregnant, but then I'll be like, oh, wife's pregnant. I don't know.
I always think it's kind of weird when people say we're pregnant. It's not. I'm not mad at them for saying that, but it's just like
No, I know.
I'm not pregnant. You know.
I'm not pregnant, but it's like I don't know. Our family.
Yeah, I get it. But
we're having a kid. We're having kids. Yeah, we still got twins coming, going from 2 to 4. Bought a minivan.
How far along is she?
15 weeks.
Oh, you bought a minivan too.
I bought one. We just bought
You're
one.
ready.
Just got it. We got one. Had to do it.
So you guys both are minivan.
We're minivan dads.
Minivan life.
The minivan came with some cargo shorts and some New Balance Monarchs, White Sox.
Yeah. Stay-at-home dad 3s.
Yeah. That's it. That's me. I'm a dad, full on.
You know what? What they say about getting kids in and out of the back seat of a minivan being easy is a total freaking lie. It's way easier to get your kids out of a truck than it is a minivan because you can reach over.
They need to make 7-seater trucks.
They extended like whatever those cabs are with like the 3.
Yeah, those cut. They make them custom and they cut them and then
extend the cabs.
that'd be sweet. I would take that over.
A 6-door pickup truck.
Yes, yeah. Good luck getting my wife.
The problem is, they only make them in like some crazy diesel.
Yeah, it's a crazy diesel with an 8-foot long bed, which
sounds great.
It sounds great, but not for a daily.
Yeah, we had the back row laid down flat, so I have like a pickup truck. I got like a 5-foot bed in the back of my minivan right now.
Yeah, I think we all went through. I went through a van phase, hand-me-down van.
I like the van.
Dude, your van phase was in college.
Yeah, it was a hand-me-down.
You had a van in college.
Yeah, I think it was
married?
Sweet. Town and country, wasn't it?
It was just a hand-me-down.
Chrysler?
Hand-me-down from the parents.
In
And I
college?
took out, pretty much eventually, I just took out all the seats. I only had 2 seats in it.
It was
There you
actually,
go.
it was sweet.
There you go. I had a
sweet.
Chevy Lumina. What was it? A Dodge or a Chevy Lumina? A 1999 Chevy Lumina, different color fender and license, and what was it? A oil burn mark on the front and different color fenders. I had a broken taillight. That was my college car. Not a minivan.
I had a Ford Ranger.
Different life.
I think I was the only person that went to our school that could drive a stick.
Maybe. There was only 100 people in the school.
That's maybe.
The odds are in your favor there.
The odds were in my favor. I remember I tried to have. Was it you that tried to move it? I was like, dude, put it in reverse. You're like, I don't know how to drive a stick. And I said, put the clutch in.
Yeah.
All the way to the right.
It's anti-theft.
Go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I don't think anyone had any idea.
No. That truck, though.
In theory, I can drive stick, but I've only done it like once or twice. So it will not be a good experience.
Really?
Yeah. We never had them growing up on the farm. Never had a stick.
Even no tractors or anything?
No tractors. No, we weren't like those kind of farmers. We had 12 acres, 13 acres, but we let our neighbors farm our fields because we had no. In Harrisburg, it's grass seed capital of the world, so we're surrounded by grass seed.
Yeah, so you had someone, an actual farmer, like lease it.
They just roll in.
Yeah,
no, we just were like, leave us like a barn full of hay and take the rest. Like that's all. We don't care.
Oh, dude, they made freaking money off of
Yeah,
you.
I mean, no. Yeah, who cares?
Yeah,
my parents didn't care.
Gotcha.
I'm sure, but yeah. So yeah, no steak. Never really learned. I was working for your dad, and doing the lock jobs, traveling around the U.S., installing hotel locks. Great time as a 20-year-old, getting to travel for free and per diems and whatnot. But our coworker had a stick, and I drove it a couple times, but I was terrified. I was like, I can
in Seattle with a stick.
Where were we? I don't know. I think we were out like in Washington, but we were like out like Moses Lake. We were out like in the middle of nowhere. And I'm like trying to drive this thing in the parking lot, and it's icy. I'm like spinning out. I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna push it. I'll just push it and put it in park, then we're good to go. But yeah, that was about my only experience. But in theory, I could do it. I'm a little scared. I'm embarrassed. I had never really driven stick before.
Yeah, see me, I'm not embarrassed because I'm from Eugene, liberal USA.
Yeah.
So it's not embarrassing to me. But for you guys, I mean,
there's certain things that I'm like.
You grew up in a town of 1,000 or 800.
Whoa, 1,500.
Oh, 15. Okay.
Jeez.
Riley,
give Brownsville
where were
some
you at?
credit.
I was homeschooled. That says enough. I have 7 siblings. I was homeschooled.
Dude, but that's
Victor
even
farm.
worse being homeschooled. You should have been able to like milk cows, make
I
sourdough,
know. We weren't that deep into it.
kill chickens daily.
I know. We were like homeschooled on a farm, but like not really. Like my dad was a a business owner, worked a ton. My mom is not that kind of woman on a farm. She just kind of made do. She was a nurse. So like we weren't farming parents, so we weren't like farming. We had chickens, but we had a cow and a pig, and we had hired a butcher to come kill it. Like we weren't doing that, like, we weren't that into it. We were like, pretend. We had some horses. Some people gave us horses to kind of retire on our farm, and I'd brush them and ride them every once a month. It was
so they lived on your farm, and
it was like retirement.
they lived on your farm till it was
They had a
time to
good
die,
life.
and then they went to the
Oh no,
the Oregon Zoo to feed the tiger.
we had
or something.
traumatizing as a kid. There was a horse that we got, and it was kind of me and my mom's, and I would brush it. I would clean the stall every day, every morning. And one morning I go out there and it's dead in the stall, laying down.
Oh, wow.
And it's like the stall is like the second stall in from the barn, so it's like got a narrow alleyway, and we can't get this dang horse out. It's so big. It's just.
How old were you?
I don't know. I was 3rd, 4th grade.
So you're 10-ish.
Yeah, whatever age it is, and yeah, I'm like, the horse is, it's laying down, it's sleeping. I don't know. But we found out it's dead. We had to hire somebody to get a 4-wheeler out there and a winch and hook it up and pull it out.
What'd you think when it was dead?
I don't even know. I have this memory of it getting picked up by its hind legs. It was like a dump truck and being lifted off the ground. I like remember seeing its tongue and its drool like on its mouth, and like
that wasn't your first experience of like death though, that you can remember, or what was it?
It might have been. I remember getting dropped in like a garbage truck and just hauled off. Like there it goes, and you turn into glue or dog food. Like that was my horse. I didn't ride it very much, but I still brushed it and cleaned the stall every day. That's kind of farmers we were. We were pretend farmers.
I gotcha.
We
you know what?
did our best.
You know what? There's a lot of pretend farmers, or I should say cowboys nowadays. I don't know.
Here we go.
I don't know what the deal is, but all of a sudden it's cool to like wear cowboy boots, Wrangler pants, and like a camel like graphic T-shirt or something.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I found out that
there's more people that go to Crescent Valley that wear cowboy boots, and I'm just like, dude, you're driving a Miata. I just, who made it cool? Who made it cool for the boots?
Well, can I come in their defense? Because I'm wearing boots. and I don't know what it is.
I will say you grew up on a farm.
I grew up on a farm.
You were pretend farming.
We were pretend farming. We did our best. We had a garden. We had chickens.
But to be fair, you've worn cowboy boots since I don't know if I've ever seen you not wear cowboy boots. Even
once
when
I
you were
became
working for my dad.
an adult, I decided that it was time to fulfill my lifelong dream. I always wanted to be a cowboy. Growing up, I always wanted to be a cowboy. And I never lost that. And I'm still waiting for my wife to retire me so I can just be a cowboy and just ride horses and wear a cowboy hat.
A house hubby.
Have cattle and just do that for my whole life. Be a hobbyist cattle driver. That's all I want to do in life. But it is in fashion. And I told myself, I'm gonna get flack for this for the 5 people that watch this, but I told myself I would never.
Hey, we love our 5.
We love our 5. I will never buy a cowboy hat until I actually have cattle, and I have a horse. But I got a cowboy hat for Christmas from my father-in-law, and I'm gonna wear it every day in my house, and I don't give a damn.
Well, you have to break it in.
I'm gonna wear it.
You got to break it in
so much. It's gonna be so annoying, but I don't care. I've wanted one my whole life.
What
and like
color?
it's cute. It's black.
Okay.
It's cute when you're a kid. Like there's pictures of me, like a little kid, and like a snap up shirt. My boots and my cowboy hat, going to the Eugene rodeo.
Cowboy tie.
Well, the
whole
bolo tie. I got
yeah.
the whole thing. It's cute when you're a kid, but when you start getting older and you're like just doing it because you like how it looks, it's a little tough. It's a little tough. It's a little poserish, but I don't know.
Is the cowboy hat practical?
I'm gonna wear it
in general.
If it's sunny out.
I'm gonna wear it hunting, I think.
If it's
but
sunny
you could
out.
get a boonie hat or something. Regular,
Yeah, boonie hat still. For the sun, I'd rather you got to go real weird and wear like one of those REI backpackers. Like you just look like a 50-year-old that's out on like a nature walk.
Yeah.
It's blocking the.
So it is
practical.
I mean, it is practical for these cattle ranchers, is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Even when they're up in South Dakota or something, and it's it's cold.
Well, they're not wearing those. They're wearing those. Not when it's cold. They're wearing those hats that come down and they tie off, and they're wearing those wild rags and scarves and stuff. And
there's always gonna be a piece of it. Like I just like that hat.
That's what it is. I mean, I also have like my grandpa, my dad's side. He passed away last year. He was badass. He had horses. He's lived in Montana most of his life, but he would go backpacking with horses and this cowboy hat and get after
Hunting,
it.
you mean?
Hunting elk,
Hunting.
yeah. And so like I want to do that. Like that sounds freaking awesome. Having some horses and just getting after it, going in.
He hunted with the cowboy hat on.
Oh yeah. I got pictures of him in this cowboy hat, and
nice.
He was like a Forest Service. Like we'd go out and cut trails and stuff. So I got that part going for me a little bit, where it's not like I don't have nobody in my family that was kind of a cowboy. They had horses. They had some land in Montana, and we'd go over there for Thanksgiving, and we'd see the horses. And I think that was part of it, probably as a young kid, seeing my grandpa and his cowboy hat and his boots and whatnot. But that was, I don't know, I love it. But I get it though. It's in. And I recently found out that I'm helping with our youth group in our church. Apparently, like used camo is like in for the youth. Like just buying random camo shirts.
More like army surplus.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't get it.
And it's pants.
Yeah.
Like army surplus pants and like a weird Vietnam era jacket. I don't get it. But you got to wear it with like white Nike sneakers.
Yeah.
Dad
so
shoes.
fashion.
The kids will wear
dad
wearing
shoes.
baggy pants. Apparently, you tie your waist with the shoelace instead of a belt. Belts are out. It's shoestrings.
Yep.
For the gals. Super baggy, but you gotta have your white Nikes or your Jordans or whatever. And it's like I don't get it. I don't get it.
Is that just because we're getting older though?
Yeah, I mean,
you're still in your 20s, but
yeah, I'm 27. Okay, hold up here.
Wes and I will never. We're past the point of relating to the younger, right? We're too far gone. We're 10, 15 years out.
I'd like to say mentally I want to say that I relate, but I just straight up don't.
Right, and that's because you're too far gone. You're a dad.
I think being a dad,
like I have no
adds 10 years to your actual age.
There might be some truth to that. I've got these the barefoot shoes. They're good for your feet.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever seen them?
You've told me about them, but I don't. I just rock the Hey
I just wear
Dudes.
cowboy boots, and they're
rock the Hey
horrible
Dudes.
for your feet.
So it's a barefoot shoe, and basically you can it's just nothing there. Basically,
Eugene.
it's a
You are
in one word, Eugene.
well,
No,
it's good for your feet.
It's good for your feet. I would say these are not good for your feet.
No, they're not. You got too much.
You can't really move that.
You got too much heel lift there.
Yeah.
So you don't.
But guess what? I can kick your ass in these boots.
My toe. Yeah, if I kicked you, my toe would break.
These are shit kicker boots.